Hi, Taurus. Good evening, everyone. This is Kelly Ann from Divine Messages and the High Priestess Tarot. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. This is going to be your collective reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Taurus. I'll be taking a look at your recent past, your present, and near future energies for you, and also at any obstacles or challenges that you might be currently dealing with. I'll be asking Spirit for advice or messages to help you along on your soul's journey also. I've already pre-shuffled with your energy, Taurus, so that we can get started. Remember that if this reading does not resonate with you for some reason, please always check out your moon, which is your emotions, as well as your Venus and your rising signs if you know them, because there may be some information that you might find helpful for your current situation. Okay, so let's get started. Okay. Holy Spirit, my guardian angels, my loved ones, and my ancestors that have crossed over. Thank you for this gift of divination, and thank you for your blessings and for your protection tonight. As I interpret and clarify these messages and advice that you are channeling through me this evening, I ask that you please be as specific as possible, Spirit, so that I may interpret these messages correctly and provide accurate guidance for my Taurus viewers. Okay, so let's get started. We'll start by taking a look at your recent past energy. Let's see what's cooking there, okay? Recent past, okay, I'm getting two that want to come out. I have the Eight of Cups and I have the Three of Cups. Let's get one more for that. Let's get one more. Taurus, please. Ooh, there we go. Wow. Okay. So, what I'm strongly getting, Taurus, in terms of your recent past, is that either you or your person may have walked away from this relationship for some reason, okay? Or you might have pulled back your energy or pulled back your love, pulled back your emotions from this relationship and kind of put up some boundaries. That's the sense that I'm strongly getting with this Eight of Cups. However, what I'm currently seeing is that recently you may have been either toying with the idea of coming back, or you actually did return. You came back. And the reason that you did that was because you wanted to have a reconciliation or a reunion with your person. Okay. You wanted to feel that sense of joy again, that sense of, balance, that sense of kind of, family, vibe going on where there was like this union. Okay. And when you did that, you reestablished that Ten of Pentacles feeling, which is that overall, family union feeling where everything is balanced. Financially, things are much better when you guys are together. You may have been, thinking about your children, if you have any, in terms of, being prosperous and maintaining, that level of financial support and financial stability within your home. So whatever happened here, Taurus, when you decided to come back or you decided to reunite with your person, it really kind of brought back this sense of, reconciliation, reunion, bringing the family back together here and kind of promoting that stability in the home. That's what I'm strongly getting. So that's a good thing. Let's go into your current energy. We'll see if there are any obstacles or challenges that you're currently working through, and we'll kind of see what's kind of cooking for you right now. Okay, Taurus? Okay, so what are any obstacles or challenges that my Taurus viewers might be dealing with right now? Okay, I have the Five of Pentacles. I have the Chariot in reverse. I have the Six of Cups in reverse and the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so currently, Taurus, what I'm seeing is that you may be feeling like you're sort of stuck right now. You may be feeling like there's no progress moving forward. Let me just get this off of here. And the reason that you feel that is because you're currently experiencing some kind of sense of lack here, whether it's financial lack or emotional lack. I'm sensing like some kind of struggle or hardship here with this Five of Pentacles, where you may be feeling like you've been left out in the cold, or you kind of feel like you're pushed aside, or even like you feel like you're being a little bit abandoned or left out of something. With the Six of Cups energy in reverse, I'm strongly feeling like that reconciliation or that harmony that you were trying to reestablish when you decided to come back to this relationship, you may not really be feeling it as much as you had hoped. Okay. Now, there's definitely a long-term energy here. Like, this is not somebody that you just started currently dating. I'm getting a sense of history here. But maybe as of late, the memories that you guys have together maybe have not been so great, right? Which is why possibly you walked away, or your person walked away from this arrangement in the recent past. All right. But I am showing currently, Taurus, that with this Eight of Pentacles, either you or your person, or even both of you, are definitely dedicated to working on this. Like, you're both feeling like you're ready to put in the hard work to get the results that you want. You're ready to put in the effort. You're working toward a sense of achievement here. You're kind of paying attention to all the details. You're very focused on kind of crossing your T's and dotting your I's, excuse me, so that you're not missing anything. And this could have to do with your financial stability as well, because these are pentacles here. So maybe you're trying to kind of, make investments or put money aside, or maybe invest your money, for down the road, in hopes of feeling like you're in a place of better financial stability, which will ultimately, kind of help you move forward with your plans. Because as far as your current challenge is showing, like I said, I'm getting that sense of lack, maybe financially, or difficulty with money. Excuse me, let me get a sip of water. But I am seeing that you are both committed, to making this work and putting in the effort or the hard work involved in order to arrive at the place where you see yourself. Okay, so let's get some more energy here for Taurus. Current energy for Taurus. Now that you're both committed to making this work, and you're both committed to, putting the effort in, what's the energy? What's the energy for Taurus, please? Whoa, my goodness. Let's try that again. What's the energy for Taurus here? Along with this Eight of Pentacles, please. What's the energy for Taurus here? Let me know when you're ready, Spirit. Okay. I'm getting the Hermit in reverse. I'm getting the Knight of Wands. Okay, so the Hermit is major arcana for Virgo. So possibly you're dealing with a Virgo. It doesn't have to be. But I'm seeing that somebody may have been kind of isolating themselves a little bit, or pulling back their energy in order to process things kind of alone, like taking some time alone and kind of being in this like sense of like solitude in order to do some inner work. So this could be you or your person. Maybe you're being a little bit introspective, self-reflective. You're kind of trying to look at maybe what has gone wrong in the past and kind of view your part in that. The Hermit is not really a bad card unless it's in the extreme. right? Where somebody's completely isolating themselves and actually becoming like a hermit. But when I see the Hermit card, sometimes I feel like it's good because it's like somebody maybe, doing that inner work and like taking responsibility for their part in something not working, recognizing that and kind of like working on themselves in order to arrive at a more fruitful place, or a place that, is more productive, or a place that is beneficial to the relationship. Now, because this card is in reverse, I am seeing though that possibly this is, a sense of really isolating and like maybe a little bit too much solitude here. But that's okay as long as it's, lending itself to progression here. Now, with this Knight of Wands, I am seeing that there's somebody here, possibly a fire energy, could be Leo, Sagittarius, doesn't have to be, or somebody that kind of demonstrates those qualities, right? That fiery, kind of passionate energy. This is somebody who is moving towards something that they're very interested in. Somebody who has drive, who has motivation. Typically, this person would be someone who's very sure of themselves, good self-esteem. They're using their intuition and kind of gelling with that flow of things, and kind of they know, which way they want to pursue this and how to move toward, arriving at the goal. So, overall with these three cards here, with this Eight of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Knight of Wands, I'm strongly getting that possibly you kind of went in and kind of worked on yourself, because the Hermit is Virgo energy. It's definitely earth energy, and you're an earth sign. And with the Pentacles, that's earth energy also. So I'm strongly getting that possibly you were willing to kind of look at the situation, look at your part in this situation, and see how possibly you could maybe change the way that you deal with things, or the way that you handle things, doing that inner work and being willing to put in the hard work in order to get, results going here. Okay. And definitely, wanting to be passionate and move toward, an end goal here. All right, so that's like what I'm strongly getting. Let's clarify a few of these cards. All right, let's check out this Eight of Pentacles, this hard work, this effort card to get the results that you want. What is this Eight of Pentacles? Clarify this Eight of Pentacles, please, for me, for Taurus. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles for Taurus, please. Let me know when you're ready, Spirit. Okay, I'm getting the High Priestess in reverse. So possibly you're kind of feeling like you're having a hard time, like kind of listening to that inner voice, like following your gut. Like, everybody has those little intuitive things where you can't quite put your finger on something, but you're getting a sense about something. And possibly you're having a hard time doing that right now because the card is in reverse. The High Priestess is major for Pisces. You might be dealing with a Pisces, doesn't have to be, but you might be having a hard time with that. Okay, let's get some more for that. Which maybe is why you had to kind of go into this hermit mode. You had to like spend some time alone, too many, Spirit, in order to like figure things out. Let's see. It also sometimes when the High Priestess comes out in reverse, it has to do with you kind of feeling like your spirit guides or your angels or whoever it is that you rely on in times of trouble, you kind of feeling like it wasn't working out, like you didn't get that sense of support that you typically do. If you're somebody who's a faithful person, maybe, like you're saying your prayers and you feel like they're not being answered. Sometimes that's the sense I get with the High Priestess in reverse. Now I am seeing this Ace of Swords here in reverse. So it's possible that like you were trying to have some kind of clarity or a revelation about something, or possibly you were waiting for some kind of message or communication to come in to kind of give you that like aha moment about the situation, and you weren't really receiving that. And because you weren't receiving the signs that you were looking for, or that epiphany that you were waiting for, you felt like you felt like just like things were not working out and like you weren't being supported, by the divine, or possibly you were having a hard time tapping into your own intuition. And you felt like things were, not very clear for you. Okay. Now I am seeing the Ten of Pentacles again, which, was in the recent past. And I am seeing this Queen of Cups. So clearly there's this desire with this Eight of Pentacles to work toward having that, sense of financial stability within the family where everybody's comfortable. This could even have to do with an inheritance, being that it came out twice, managing the money in a way where everybody's comfortable, the kids are taken care of, the college fund's established. That's just an example, but, to kind of give you an example of something. But I'm strongly getting with this Queen of Cups, this could be water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, doesn't have to be, but, with this water energy, this is somebody who's very loving. It's a mature feminine energy here. Somebody who's, very nurturing, very kind, can be a little passive, selfless, somebody who's very intuitive, very, loving, generous, that kind of thing. So with this Eight of Pentacles, like in this self-work, I'm strongly getting like you wanted to reestablish this, like in your current energy, and kind of move toward, where it is that you see yourself, like to kind of have that motivation and that desire to work toward this. Okay, that's what I'm strongly getting. Okay, so let's move into your near future energy and we'll see what's going on. Okay, Taurus, near future energy for Taurus, please. Near future energy for Taurus. Ooh, I'm getting a lot. Okay, so I'm getting the Judgment card, which is major for Libra, Five of Wands in reverse, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and Two of Pentacles in reverse. All right, so what I'm strongly getting is moving forward in the near future, you guys just want to be done with the arguing or whatever it was that was causing you guys to be in this constant state of competitive kind of combatant energy where, one person was trying to outdo the other person and this one always wants to be right and win the argument. And this one's like, always trying to kind of one up or outdo, what this one said. And it's kind of like this competitive energy between the two of you. Because it's in reverse, it's like you just want to be done with that in the near future, right? Because it really has had an effect on you. Here's the Queen of Pentacles. This is Earth energy. This is you, Taurus, right? This is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. And you also have the Two of Pentacles, same deal. So it's like all of this fighting and this strife and this drama that had been going on in the past, which may have caused you to kind of walk away from the situation. It really left you like in a place of feeling very out of sorts, but it also left you in a place of feeling very protective of your pentacles, of your finances, making sure, that you have enough. Like it's really being very protective because you're a little bit fearful, right? You're hanging on to what you feel is yours and what you worked for. Now, with this Two of Pentacles in reverse, it's like somebody's going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, having a very hard time making a decision about choices here. Maybe you're juggling two things financially. Maybe you're trying to balance too much in terms of your bills. Maybe you're having a hard time, because you're kind of living above your means and you're trying to maybe work two jobs or something, but there's a lot on your plate. And I'm strongly getting here that you just want to put that down. Like you want to stop fighting about money. You want to stop like worrying about whatever it is that you're fighting about. And you just want to kind of make a judgment call here. You want to have like an awakening. You want to make an assessment of your current situation. You want to like really accept what's going on. And you want to release that negative energy. You want to release that emotional baggage. You want to forgive yourself, forgive your person for past transgressions, whatever transpired. And you kind of just want to like almost like relinquish that sense of control or that false sense of control that you feel like you've been trying to maintain here with all of these things going on. And kind of just like, I always say when I see this card in the upright, it's like let go and let God, right? If you're a spiritual person, It's kind of like understanding that, you know, we don't have control over everything. And actually, we have very little control over many things in our lives, but we try to force our control onto things. And sometimes you just have to let things like play out the way that they're supposed to. Right? So with this judgment card, what I'm strongly getting in the near future, Taurus, is that you're going to be called upon to make this like decision about your future. And it's going to have a very big impact on how things turn out moving forward. Okay? So it has to do with you, like I said, almost like releasing, you know, past issues, emotional baggage, letting it go. There's like that sense of redemption here, and allowing yourself to kind of just like embrace that acceptance of what the situation actually is, and to kind of like work through that, you know, getting over the fighting, stopping that, you know, trying to not be so worried, and obviously putting down one of these burdens that you have that you're juggling back and forth because you're having a hard time making a decision about that. So let's just pull some cards to clarify here. Tell me about this Two of Pentacles. You know, possibly, you know, somebody's working too many jobs, or you're just trying to manage too many things financially, and maybe it's like really weighing you down and it's causing you a lot of stress. Tell me about this Two of Pentacles here. There's just too much on your plate. That's what it is. And it's very hard to maintain balance that way. Tell me about this Two of Pentacles, Spirit, for Taurus. You know, and making that judgment call could really have to do with you picking something, like letting go of one thing, you know, to kind of balance out things. You have the Three of Cups here. Yeah. So it's like you had that in your recent past too. It's wanting to reestablish that harmony. It's wanting to reconnect, have that reconciliation, you know, with your partner, so that you're not fighting anymore, and kind of have that sense of union again, like being able to rejoice and have that sense of joy, you know, that sense of harmony, having a reason to like celebrate and be happy instead of always being so worried and bogged down with everything here. Okay, that's what I'm strongly getting, Taurus. All right, so let's pull some advice, okay, and see what Spirit has to say for you. Okay, Taurus. Spirit, can I have some advice? Too many. Can I have some advice moving forward for my Taurus viewers, please? Can I have some advice? What do you want my Taurus viewers to know? Okay, I have a few that are coming out. I have the King of Swords here. So you could be dealing with an air person, air energy. This could be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be. It's just about the energy. And then I also have the Ten of Swords, which is kind of coming out sideways. So I'm not really sure what Spirit wants me to read on this one, but I'm going to tell you what I feel. With the King of Swords, somebody is really like all up in their head about this. They're heavily thinking about the situation right now. They're trying to be very logical. They're trying to use their intellect and facts and keep their emotions out of this. So if they're trying to do some problem solving, or if they're trying to seek clarity about a situation or find truth about a situation, this person is very much up in their head. Okay, this is somebody who's typically very logical. This could even be like an attorney or somebody who gives very sound like legal advice, somebody that you can count on to be very objective because they're able to leave their emotions out of it. Now with the Ten of Swords, depending on, you know, which way it would go, and this way it's kind of coming out sideways. The Ten of Swords is you wanting to close out a cycle that caused you pain and suffering, right? It's about closure. It's about finality. It's about completion of something that was painful for you. If that card was supposed to come out in the reverse, that's exactly what it means. It's letting it be over. If it's in reverse, it's you wanting to be over and trying to move past that pain. So regardless of which way it's coming out, it's kind of irrelevant, because the bottom line is tens represent endings. It represents wanting to move past something, letting it go, leaving the past in the past. It has to do with closure. It has to do with completion. So either way, whichever way this card was meant to come out, it's still, you know, your person, whether this is you or your person, it's logically making a plan, problem solving in order to let this thing be done that was causing you guys, you know, psychological and possibly emotional pain, right? Because swords really have to do with like intellect and logic, information. So I always like more attribute it to like, you know, headspace, like psychological pain. So, you know, this could have been causing you a lot of worry, a lot of anxiety, you know, a lot of like, you know, emotions where it was very traumatic for you, right? It's almost like when I see this card, I feel like a little bit of like a sort of not like a PTSD, but definitely like trauma, like a lot of trauma here, which I kind of feel has to do with money, with finances. A lot of this. Let's get one more for this and see. But either way, you know, there is this sense of finality here or a sense of closure or you wanting to have closure. And with this King of Swords, this person's trying to figure out how to do that. You know, so whether it happened or whether it's going to happen, it's definitely, you know, it's on its way out because you have a 10 here. Now you have this Hangman, which is major for Pisces, and you also have the Four of Cups, also water energy. With this Hangman, this is like a sense of stagnation. This is like a sense of just being in limbo and things like kind of not progressing or like not moving forward because you just are like patiently waiting and waiting and you're kind of hanging around for like something to give here, right? It has to do with you possibly seeing things differently or wrapping your head around the idea of maybe embracing your person's perspective, you know, being a little bit receptive to what the other person has to say. Or possibly you had like a very rigid mindset about something, but now that you're able to kind of see things differently, you might be able to finally, you know, move forward and get out of that like stagnant, like lull that you've been in, okay? Because you have this Four of Cups energy here. The Four of Cups is like you feeling like you're just overall kind of like disinterested with whatever's been going on in your relationship. Like you just kind of lost interest in it because maybe you guys were fighting a lot or whatever. And this is like you pulling back your energy and kind of saying, I just need time to myself to kind of, you know, fix my emotions here, like problem solve within myself, like level myself out, figure out what's going on. That's kind of like the sense I'm getting because maybe that's why, you know, things are not progressing here because like somebody can't see the other person's perspective, or maybe you're just like not willing to kind of see things differently, you know, and that could have to do with that Judgment card and that Two of Pentacles, like wanting to kind of put down whatever it is that's like too much on your plate, like making a judgment call and picking one. Like, are we going to do this or are we going to do that? But I'm sensing it has to do with letting go, possibly of a way of doing things that just wasn't working. And it was being very burdensome to both of you, possibly, you know, being very like causing a lot of problems within the home. Okay, so let's just get one more for that. Tell me about this Ten of Swords, please, Spirit. Tell me about the Ten of Swords. Tell me about the Ten of Swords. Yep, I got the Star. So the Star is what I was saying before. That's my dogs. Don't mind them. The Star is major for Aquarius, and it has to do with like a sense of needing to heal. It's like a restorative kind of card. But when it comes out in reverse, it's like you just feeling like everything's kind of stinky right now. Everything is like not working out the way that you hoped. And it definitely has to do with that Four of Cups energy. Like you almost feeling like apathetic or despondent or kind of disinterested because you just feel like there's no progression, like nothing's happening and you're like bored and you're like, how are we going to fix this? Like, come on already. And you're just kind of like pulling back your energy. You're retracting your energy, you know, from this situation. Okay, so possibly this King of Swords energy could be you because you're trying to problem solve here and be very logical about your choices moving forward. Or this could be your person because you definitely both want that sense of closure here with this 10 of Swords. You definitely want to have, a situation where you can leave, any painful event behind you and move forward. So let's just get one more. What is the overall probable outcome for this situation with Taurus, please, Spirit? What is the overall outcome? What is the probable outcome here, please? Let me know when you're ready for Taurus. Let me know when you're ready, Spirit. The Ace of Cups, yeah. Because if you don't kind of restructure what's going on here, there's going to be a missed opportunity in love, and there's going to be a missed opportunity in terms of your ability to fix this relationship. Okay, that's what I'm strongly getting here. Because there's definitely like this despondent energy where you feel like just everything stinks right now. Okay. And, that's why I'm wondering if the 10 of Swords was kind of coming out kind of sideways. It wasn't like definitive. Like, are you going to leave this behind you and move forward? Or are you going to have closure or not? It definitely depends on, I feel, the ability to problem solve here and your ability to kind of look at things logically and not bring your emotions into it. It has a lot to do with being very objective. All right. Trying to kind of see things in a very logical, kind of concrete way based on facts and based on, being very smart about things, because there is the the Justice card in reverse, which is major for Libra, and the Moon in reverse. So I'm strongly getting that although there is this sense of things being unfair right now, or possibly the sense that you feel like the wrongs have not been set right, I am seeing that the Moon in reverse, which is major for Pisces, something's going to be revealed to you in the near future. Okay, something is going to be made very clear, Taurus, in terms of possibly what your options are moving forward, or what's going to happen in terms of this situation. All right, because when the Moon is in reverse, it's like things coming to light. Things that were obscure are now going to be kind of revealed to you, and things are going to become very clear. All right. And again, wow, this definitely has to do with you guys, because here's the Queen of Swords. So this is a divine pair. Okay. Again, somebody who has to like process things logically. So what I'm strongly getting here overall is this message from Spirit is that the both of you have to kind of sit down and be very logical moving forward about what is working and what is not working. I strongly keep going back to this Two of Pentacles here, which is that juggling, that not being able to find balance, not being able to kind of like, juggle two things at once. There's like too much going on your plate. Maybe somebody's working long hours, somebody's trying to maybe, work and go through night school or whatever it is, but it's too much. Okay. It's causing a lot of disharmony. Those were just examples, but that's like what I was getting in my head. Like something's got to give here. All right. So you guys have to be logical. And if something is not working, if you want to repair your relationship and allow that 10 of Swords energy to kind of fall into the past so that you can move forward, and make things right between the two of you, you're going to have to be logical and make some decisions here. All right. That's what I'm strongly getting. But I am showing with this Moon in reverse that something is going to come to light and you're going to be able to receive some kind of information that you need in order to kind of fix this energy. Okay, Taurus, so that's what I have for you tonight. I hope that this reading has been helpful for you in some way. If so, please comment, share this video with others, or subscribe to my channel. You can give me a thumbs up on the like button. Every subscription helps my family a great deal, and I really appreciate your support, guys. I hope to see you at your next reading. Please always remember to keep gratitude in your heart. Thank you so much. Have a great night, and God bless.